Two guys who expect a lot out of their teams, and they certainly represented Hockey East well a season ago, both in the national tournament. Both handed 1-goal defeats in the opening round. As Sam Colangelo gets into the offensive end, back to Jayden Struble, who's not available on Tuesday. Vinny Borghesi's shot never got all the way through, but they're happy to have Struble back. It was a 3-3 tie with a shootout win over Boston College here earlier this week. That one zips wide of the cage, and it comes back to Borghesi. Colangelo will skate it back out to the top of the circle. Now Struble has it again, the Canadians draft pick. Out of the reach of Colangelo, sealed off the puck by John McDonald. But Colangelo can win this battle and bring it back toward Borghesi. Down deep, and Jack Hughes, who had the home games. In fact, this is the end of a 6-game homestand, mostly in conference play for the Huskies. Up the right wing, this is Michael Outson. He's getting some playing time here. Pile up behind the net as Isaac Johnson went down. Neither team, according to the box scores, registered an official shot on net just yet. There's some stick work there from Grant Riley, the Rochester freshman. Again, if you're just joining us, Devin Levi scratched from the lineup, unavailable, which is exceedingly rare. There's no better definition of a #1 goaltender in college hockey than Devin Levi, the reigning Mike Richter Award winner. Now Johnson at center. Didn't get all of that one. It's a line change anyway. Jayden Struble stretches it ahead, and Matt Schutpanny.
We've seen it already, the little that we've seen this team play. I think that, Isaac Johnson will be a player that can take a big step this year in making his game a 200-foot game.
Ben Meehan will backhand this one, then comes all the way around to Owen Cole. Ryan Bruchette waiting in the middle. Johnson sets up Meehan for a one-timer. He scores!
Tyler, and none better for UMass Lowell than Ben Meehan. He has a big shot here. As you see this one come over from Johnson, and then Meehan just absolutely cannons that one toward the net. Grant Riley tries to close the 5-hole quick enough, but that one sneaks through, and Lowell.
Come from Aiden McDonough, who has 23 career power play goals, most among active skaters in Division I. In fact, the power play goal he scored against Boston College earlier this week, the 50th overall of his career. Cam Lund finds Struble. They'll go to the circle. Plenty of room for Yakov Novak, but he elects to pass instead. It goes to Struble anyway, with 39 seconds to go in the penalty. Lund to Rister. Didn't get there. Still loose. Big save by Welsh. Novak had a chance on the near side post, but he's stonewalled. Cam Lund gives to Struble. 23 seconds to go. Struble through traffic. Skipping puck and a bouncing save by Welsh. Still some time left, but Lund loses the edge.
Felt like Welsh picked that puck up late as it was coming through, and then able to move over toward the left post to seal off any rebound.
And a breakout the other way for UMass Lowell. Carl Berglund across the zone off the skates of McDonald. Blanchard there to pick it up, but no longer a breakout. This is Fontaine the other way. Hard hit there from Owen Fowler, getting some extra ice time tonight with the absence of Brian Chambers. There was a late scratch in the lineup today. 3-game point streak coming in, and a league-leading 5 assists, tied with Gunnar Wolf Fontaine in that department. Good pass from Cam Lund. Jeremy Bushler moving in now. Still holding the puck. Ritzkovian calling for it, and he scores! Justin Ritzkovian ties the game.
And then Ritzkovian just sitting in a perfect position. He knew he had the room.
Said about the style matchup between these two teams. He says there's a lot more similarities, he thinks, than differences between the clubs, and it's so tough to match the skill that the Huskies have been able to bring out, especially each of these last 2 years. But it's a coach with a lot of confidence in his team's goal-scoring ability, but so far just the 2 shots on net, with one going through from Ben Meehan. Borghesi goes down low, and that one across the goal. Outson sends that one off the glass, came right toward last year. Harris going pro. Miller, the grad transfer from Michigan State, out of eligibility. Struble sends a pass through traffic, but still finds McDonough. Backhand pass was picked off by McDonald. Blake Wells has some room up the right side, but not for long. Struble buries him. Nice pass ahead for McDonough, in with Colangelo, and sent. The line change comes. Stretch pass to Fontaine. Now Johnson sauces one to center, picked off by Struble. He had Colangelo, but Berglund read that well. By Berglund. Struble keeping it away from Florida's Svensson just barely.
That helps them a lot. You know, but it felt like Dorrington and Borghese and Bushler, I mean, they were really trying to play the defensive zone position really well. And then puck possession doesn't hurt. When you're in the offensive zone a lot, that takes a lot of pressure off your defense.
No question. Here's Philip Svensson battling with Jayden Struble. He'll win that battle. Try to center, but Cam Lund came in to seal off the window. John McDonald, Owen Fowler, a turnaround shot goes wide. Berglund and Johnson looking to spread some things out in the offensive zone.
For a short-handed goal.
And Norm Bazin said this week, Fowler's a good young player. He's, quote, going to have a major impact in the future. Well, I don't think he realized how near in the future it would be. It's a game, 2-1 lead.
That's going to feel kind of memorable for your first collegiate goal. You know, a shorty on the road, quieting down a building that can get loud.
That's remarkable. Struble sidestepping Owens, gets one toward net, but Welsh able to glance it aside. DeMellis, college hockey very much back. Especially here in Hockey East. Anybody's guess who's going to come away with the regular season and tournament championship trophies this year. But they're required to guess before the season starts, and they guess Northeastern. Top of the polls right now, down 2-1 against an always tough UMass Lowell team. Owen Fowler, the difference-making goal so far. Here he comes again. And Philip Svensson reaches for it. Shot was blocked by Struble. And Yakov Novak will push it ahead the other way. Struble steps around Svensson, and they're in. All the way back to Borghese. That one punched away with a blocker. Enchik just got the stick in there. Right back toward Colangelo. This is Doyle. BU transfer. Colangelo towards Struble. Fontaine goes for a skate across the zone. Dropped it back to Doyle. Now Struble setting up across the zone again. Colangelo and Fontaine got good connectivity there in the offensive end for Northeastern, but still couldn't generate a good shot out of it.
Yeah, you still
2 minutes for tripping.
Look at Northeastern. They're using 2 units here, but there's some personnel that's staying out there the entire time. One of those is Jack Hughes.
Yakov Novak feathered one ahead toward Matt Chupani. Banks back to him. Under pressure along the wall, so we find Jayden Struble. Cam Lund with a little bit more room. And returns the pass. 6 seconds left on the power play. They're going to run out of time, 5-on-4, but still possessing. That one got all the way through. Novak got a piece of it, but Welsh got an even bigger piece. Power play is over. Here comes Riley Hughes, turns the corner, turns on the Jets. Now Chupani will race after it. Back 4-on-4 will continue on those matching minors. Struble with a good look, and he scores! What an answer from Jayden Struble! Well, you talk about fast lane hockey, 4-on-4, you're getting it. It's a 3-2 game.
Turnover in the corner there. Ingham gives it away, but good puck support there for Northeastern. And we said, what will open ice do? Suddenly open ice, you get 2 goals in a period of, what did I just say, 14 seconds. That's pretty quick.
This one had the makings of a 2-1, 1-0 final, but in the blink of an eye, pick of the Montreal Canadiens in 2019, as Riley puts the glove on top.
See Lowell trying to stretch things out right there. Open ice, they're trying to take advantage. You see Owen Fowler going dead through the neutral zone, trying to tip that one. Really quickly in the last 1:13 of 4-on-4 time. It seems that both teams that were in a defensive posture are now trying to attack.
He could not connect with Cam Lund, who muscles McDonald away from the puck. Gives it to Struble. Bushler moving in with some space. Down low, it's Colby and denied by Welsh. Goes to the slot. Bushler sends it toward the middle, but nobody home. And Berglund can skate it out of trouble. Over the top, and if not for the glove of Struble, there's a great chance for Svensson. The confidence builds. Marek Karenchik at the circle, blocked by Struble. Big third period for him. Fowler all the way across. Bruchette plays the carry. Sidestepping McDonald. Bruchette will bring it around to Carl Berglund. And the assist on the most recent Riverhawk goal. City Terriers.
I think a lot of people were kind of in a wait-and-see mode on Michigan and realized, hey, you took care of business on Friday, almost got a sweep of that series, but they're getting a little bit more respect now.
What a Frozen Four that was at TD Garden in Boston. Of Braden Doyle. The year beaten out only by Devin Levi. We have reached the final 5 minutes presented by City of Boston Credit Union, the official credit union of Northeastern Athletics. Cam Lund sends one on, and McDonough couldn't bury it. Welsh reaching out with the pad. Struble mishandles it, but Berglund couldn't take advantage. Yakov Novak around for Jayden Struble. McDonald down low. Novak is there. Johnson took it away off the glass and chopped down. Fowler using glass to get it up and out. Berglund pursuing. Battling with Struble. Comes toward Owens, and Struble able to carry it out. Offside.